Hey, didn't see you there. I'm just playing. Y'all know I like to play. Welcome back to the Melly Talks podcast. I'm so happy to see everybody. You all know what day it is. It is Thursday. And guess what we are on Thursdays? We are thankful. We're thankful every day, but especially for Thursdays because your girl, yours truly, is here to give you that extra kick of motivation for the week. All right. So, funny you should ask what the topic is, what we're talking about, what the topic of motivation is. The topic is self motivation. Now, this is a key factor in success, okay? I say this with so much emphasis because without self motivation, honey child, you're not gonna get nothing done, okay? You have to find your reason. Whatever your reason is to complete whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say you're working a shitty job that you don't really want to work. Well, if you want to eventually get out of that job, you need to self motivate yourself and think about what your reason is. I want to get out of this job because I want to create generational wealth for my family. Now, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5 because believe it or not, that's how a lot of companies were built. If it wasn't built through credit, it was built through a 9 to 5, baby girl. It was built from a 9 to 5. It's a stepping stone, okay? You got to step on this stone to get to the other one. You got to use your 9 to 5 to get to that generational wealth status. Side note, you cannot create generational wealth without a family. But, you know, isn't that so funny? It all ties back into having a family and the importance of a family. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Anyways, you need to find your reason because whatever your reason is what's going to motivate you. I can sit here every week, like I will, and give you motivation, but if you don't have that push, if you don't have that drive, you're not going to accomplish anything. It just isn't going to happen. You need to find your reason why you get up every day. Is it for yourself? Is it for your family? Is it for your dog? Is it for your child? Is it for your pet turtle? Find that reason. Okay? And if you're not quite sure how to develop self motivation, I mean, it's pretty self explanatory, okay? You develop self motivation by putting yourself into a routine and by finding your reason. Like I stated a few seconds ago, gotta find that reason, gotta remember that reason, gotta go hard for that reason. A life without self motivation is a stagnant one. Just like a life without consistency, like we talked about last week, if you tuned in. If you didn't tune in, stop this video now and go back to it. And listen to what I had to say about consistency last Thursday, okay? I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. And also, you know, you all also need to realize that you may be motivated. And you may have that one person in your life and you want to bring them to the top with you. You want them to do good. You want them to want good for themselves too. You want to elevate and you want them to elevate with you. But you cannot force feed somebody motivation. Okay? You can't force somebody to be motivated. It has to come from self. You are self. It has to come from their self. That keyword self. You can't force it. It may be disappointing. It may be a little hurtful, especially when you start to notice, oh yeah, that's right, big shot. You elevating. Okay? Maybe you don't have the big fancy house, but you out that hoopty. Okay? You out that hoopty, you in the bands, and you moving on up. And it's gonna hurt you to leave that person behind, but you know what? That's just what has to happen because they don't have self-motivation. Like I said 5 seconds ago, your life will remain stagnant if you are not self-motivated to do anything. Okay? You cannot sit here and be scrolling on your timeline brainlessly and aimlessly and look at all these glamorous pictures, look at all these different lifestyles, which first of all, like we talked about again last week, a lot of that shit be fake. All right. A lot of that shit is what they want you to think and what, they're not really living like that sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But let's go back to the topic. You can't look at those pictures and like the shit and then save it and call that motivation. That's not motivation. It's not motivation if there's no action behind it. It's not self-motivation if there's no action behind it. You can't be like, oh, I see so-and-so just got them that nice Bentley, just got them that new Bentley. I'm trying to get like you, bruh. And then you say that, then you go back to doing what it is that you do every day. What it is that you've been doing for the past 362 days? 360 days? I don't know. Math is not my strong suit, y'all. I ain't never gonna claim it. I am not a mathematician, and sometimes my math do not be mathin', okay? I'm just saying. I don't claim to be a mathematician, so don't get on me. Because I know there's always somebody but Melly, that don't even make sense. Melly, based on my calculations, that don't add up. Honey child, I never said it was going to. I just throw some ballpark numbers out there. Call it a day. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't take me literal. I'm really just kidding. But let's get past that self-motivation. If you're struggling with self-motivation and you don't know where to start with a routine. Start with a consistent routine. Create a vision board. All right? Create a vision board and look at it every single day. Create a couple vision boards. Make a copy of it. Put several up in your house of what it is you want and where you want it to be in a timeline. I'm sure that if you're struggling with it, that will help. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to have you just self-motivated, ready to just conquer the world, but it is a start. It is a start. Because I want the same thing for all my followers, all my supporters. I want the same thing for everybody. I want everybody to be successful. I want everybody to go ahead and, I don't want you to have to get it out the mud. We should. As a generation, we should have things passed down to us. But hey, that's not the case for everybody. And if it is the case for you, let me see, does my husband have a hat? No, I'm just playing. My hat's off to you if that is the case. And it's a little bit easier for you to get that push start. You don't necessarily need to go ahead and find that self-motivation because you have people in your family to look at as motivation to motivate yourself. Okay? But for my people who don't come from much, who parents, kind of just live day to day, live to get by. And, you're not necessarily looking at somebody like, yeah, that's right, big bro, I'm trying to get like you. This is how you create that foundation for the ultimate self-control. Create a vision board. Visualize what you want and when you want it. Put a time frame to your goals. Because if you don't do these things, they're never going to happen. If you just keep saying, oh, someday I'll do this, someday I'll do that. When is someday? Is that tomorrow? Is that next week? Is that 2 years from now? Figure out what that someday is for you. Figure out what your reason is. Figure out what you're going hard for. And that will motivate you. That will be your self-motivation. That will be what's the word I'm looking for? The reservoir of your self-motivation. And you'll thank me later. I hope that I get some, comments and some DMs that say, Melly, oh my God, I saw your self-motivation video. And I'm so thankful. I'm jumping for joy. Thank you. I'm thankful for you on Thursdays. You see what I did there? All right. Well, I'm back. Like I said, this wasn't going to be a long video. This is going to be the end. I want to wrap up my Thankful Thursday segment. Because it's just meant to be a little dash of motivation for you. Because, honey, I can take you so far, but I can't take you the whole way. Okay? And don't get me wrong. I too needed motivation. Listen, y'all, I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect. I struggle with motivation. Last week when I talked about consistency, it took me a little bit to get consistent in making my bed. Making my husband and I's bed. I know the crib is in here, but y'all, I just leave it just in case. Just in case he need to come sleep in here. But I promise y'all, he's sleeping in his room. And me and his... Okay, all right. I'm going off topic. Y'all know I like to talk. Speaking of talking, for everybody that tunes in, I'm putting this purposely at the end of my video for my loyal listeners, for my loyal supporters, for those who watch me from beginning to end. I love y'all. Okay, I love y'all. Tomorrow is Friday. I will be live. I know y'all like the lives. I could tell y'all like the lives. Based off my insights, I could tell y'all like the lives. So I will be going live yet again. I am live every Friday, okay? Every Friday I am live. I'm here. I'm here to listen. I'm here to guide everything. I'm here to chit chat. If y'all just want to pop into my Instagram live and say, hey, Melly, thank you for your content. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. Perfect with that. Fine with that. But I'm going live. So please DM me some questions. Join my live. Hop on my live and come and talk to me. Come and shoot the shit with your girl. Gonna have a drink in hand and it's gonna be all right, okay? Bring your wine. Bring your Henny. Bring the hen dog. Bring the... What else y'all be drinking these days? I don't know what the kids be drinking. The Ciroc boys. So calling out the Ciroc boys. And speaking of boys, my content is not just for women, y'all. It's for men too. I'm here for y'all men too. All right, I'm here to give you some advice if you want advice. I'm here for y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm here for y'all. I'm here to listen. I'm here to guide. I'm here to talk. All right? So, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my content, go ahead, show me some love. I don't just do this to hear the sound of my voice. I do this for you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Melly Talks podcast on YouTube. On the tube of the Yube, okay? Show me some love. Let me know y'all enjoy what I have going on. I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you tomorrow. Live from my home office at some point in the night. Yeah, I want to do another late night live, y'all. I like the late night lives. That brings out the best conversation in y'all. I don't know what it is, but it brings out the best conversations. Like I said, the freaks come out at night. So I'll see you guys next time. Everybody take care. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bye.